Today I'm delighted to be joined by Andrew Morgan, our Head of Sustainability, and Sonia Manilova, our Product Director of Apparel and Footwear. They're here to talk to us today more about the latest instalment in our Coats EcoRegen. So thank you both for joining. Andrew, I'd like to speak to you first. Can you just tell us a little bit more about the issues around sustainability within the apparel and footwear supply chain?
Yeah, well, thanks, Philippa. So the apparel industry has some pretty serious sustainability issues globally. We use a lot of water, and that creates a lot of pollution. We use a lot of energy, and that produces a lot of greenhouse gases. We employ a lot of people, and we don't have a great reputation in many cases for the employment practices that go with that. But coming to what we're discussing really today, we use a lot of material as an industry. The textile industry uses about 100 million tons of new fibres every year, and virtually none of that is recycled. So about 100 million tons goes to waste every year, and that's a challenge, because although the fibres themselves, whether they be natural or man-made, are capable of being recycled, they aren't at the moment, largely because almost all garments are composites of at least two, and very often many more than two different materials there. And these intimate blends of materials are very difficult to separate out at the end of life, which you need to do if you're going to reprocess them. So if we just take the example of sewing thread in a simple garment like a t-shirt, the t-shirt might be 100% cotton, the thread is almost certainly polyester, and you've got a tiny amount therefore of a different material in there, in this case 1 to 3%, which when it comes to the end of life and you're trying to recover that material, it's almost certainly uneconomic to do so. And so this is the challenge that we as an industry are facing, is how can we economically and simply recover material at the end of life?
Okay, so Sonia, with this in mind, can you explain to us a bit more about what EcoRegen is?
Yes, Philippa. EcoRegen is a range of 100% lyocell threads, which are made from the wood pulp of sustainably managed forests. It is eco-friendly, regenerated fiber and can be recycled, fully composable and biodegradable due to its cellulosic origin. EcoRegen is suitable for a variety of apparel applications such as sportswear, pleasure shirts, t-shirt, blouses, any menswear, ladieswear, etc. And it is also good for ready-for-dye programs.
And I think in sustainability terms, what's really interesting about it is that immediately what you now have is a sewing thread medium that is compatible with cellulosic fabrics. So a cotton fabric sewn with EcoRegen, although they are two different materials, one's cotton, the other is lyocell, when it comes to recycling, they are perfectly compatible because they're both cellulosic. So the composite issue now recedes.
So with sort of thinking about this and currently where the industry is at, what's the significance behind the timing of launching this product now?
There's an emerging trend towards clothes made from nature and regenerated materials, and our customers demand for sustainable threads and yarns. In order to be sustainable, they need to be made from renewable products and have a positive impact on the environment. Such a product is lyocell, and that's what EcoRegen is made from. In comparison to cotton, for example, it does not require any irrigation, pesticides or labor-intensive processes, and it has the highest wet and dry strength amongst all the cellulosic fibers. So EcoRegen is circular, is sustainable, is responsible in terms of sourcing and manufacturing, so it is the ideal choice for customers looking for sustainable clothing programs and collections.
What were some of the challenges behind the design of the product, and can it be used on multiple garments?
As any natural fiber, EcoRegen comes with certain limitation with regards to strength and abrasion resistance, especially when we talk about end uses like denim. It is suitable for laser wash applications, but any other harsh processes in jeans manufacturing like enzyme or stone or bleach wash are challenging. And we are now developing different coating and finishes to enter this segment too. So to answer your question, EcoRegen does meet most apparel requirements, and when we talk about those heavy-duty manufacturing processes like the one I've already mentioned in denim, I would recommend our customers to get in touch with our technical services and commercial colleagues who will propose the best solution to meet their needs.
So, putting this into the picture of our wider sustainability strategy, how does Coats EcoRegen fit into this?
Coats EcoRegen is part of our eco journey, and this is a roadmap to develop different solutions to support the sustainability strategies of our customers. We have started this journey with EcoVerde, a range of 100% recycled threads, and now the new addition is EcoRegen, 100% lyocell threads fitting into those natural clothing programs what I've already touched upon. We do have some more exciting products coming soon. One is the solution to facilitate circularity. It's called EcoCycle. EcoCycle is a range of water dissolvable threads which allows the garment to be disassembled and recycled at the end of life. With EcoCycle, the seam will be strong and durable during the lifespan of a garment, and when this goes through a special washing process, the seams will dissolve and allow to put the pieces apart, remove zips, buttons, or any other component and accessories. So it will allow you to eco-cycle the garment. Another product coming soon, that's EcoB. EcoB is recycled polyester, but in addition of being recycled, it is also with an additive which reduces the synthetic fiber accumulation in landfill and microfiber pollution in water. So in fact, it's a synthetic fiber behaving as natural, like wool, for example, when it goes for disposal at the end of life.
That's great. Thank you, Sonia. So there's lots more to come in the pipeline then. And Andrew, do you have any sort of closing remarks to end with?
Yeah, so I guess what's quite interesting about this point in time is that Coats has been making sewing thread for a long time, 250 years, and we've been working to a fairly sort of simple challenge all that time, which is, can we make thread that is so strong, so durable, that seams never give up during the life of a garment, and we've made threads out of many different materials that perform that function, and they perform it very well. And today, you'll generally find that a pair of jeans at the end of their life, the fabric has almost disappeared, but the seams are still there, and that's proof of our success. But actually, we're facing a different paradigm today. It's not just about the performance of the thread in the seams, it's about how the thread can facilitate the circular nature of that garment and that material going forward. And this is causing us to completely rethink our product range, bring in a whole new criteria of performance issues that we need to deal with, and this is really exciting. It's a whole new departure for us, and we honestly believe, I think, that thread will play a very significant part in developing circularity within the textile industry.
It's really interesting to hear the sort of role thread has to play in both the design stage aspect and then thinking forward in terms of how that impacts the end of life. So thank you both for giving us a great explanation as to what EcoRegen is. It's been great to have you. As you've heard, there's lots more to come in the pipeline. So join us next time for our next instalment in the Coats Eco Journey story. And to keep up to date with our sustainability strategy and where we're at, follow us on coats.com and across our social channels.